Okay, let's have a look at the heroes. We already talked about the hero challenges which you have. Yeah, we're just going quickly back on that to make a recap. We talked about the story missions, which is only possible if you have the 3 heroes needed for these story missions. They can be low. At some point, you will be stuck if we are too weak. Yeah, but you have to have them. At the moment, it's not possible to locate them if you don't have all 3 heroes for those missions. Okay, that's a little bit of a pity. I hope I fix that one, that we have a chance to locate all older heroes. So, coming back to the newer heroes, we have Generation 15, which is the boxer guy here, Robert. We have the motorcycle lady, Evelyn, and we have Carlos, the spear dude. So this is Generation 15. Those are the newest heroes. So we will have the most percentages. If we are looking at Ray, obviously, here we can see at the end a maxed hero would be 2,417%. I don't have a chart. I have to check if I have a chart for the maxed on the other generations, but generation 15 is the strongest. So these 3 are the strongest. When we are having generation 14, which is Jeb, Trish, and Wolf, we are generation 14. It works the same way, leveling wise, so we are only looking at generation 15, but we are one generation below. And then we have generation 13, which is Maddie, Nicola, Lucky. So coming back to which is the most important generation, obviously generation 15, because we will have the most percentages. So heroes have 3 things you have a look at. First thing is the brain area, that's the one here on the left. Then you have the completion levels, we have a look at that ones, and then you have the hero profile, okay? So the brain area, it's like leveling before the fragments. Now we are just using different items to level. The blue brain has always be done with those blue potions, okay? So I can go with those potions on this one, on this one, this one, this one, and this one. And the last one, you can't see it now, needs blue potions and the capsules. The capsules, I show you on a different hero generation. Capsules are those ones. Those are the capsules later. Coming back to after we have done the blue plane, the purple plane will come, which is this one. Always looks the same for the heroes. And the purple plane will also always use the potions and the capsules. Okay, so that's pretty much how every of these heroes works. Generation 15, 14, 13, and the previous generations which we just got as Limitless. Besides that, you have the completion level. For that, you need those, whatever they are called, not so sure. And you can upgrade them as soon as you have leveled a little bit in the brain. It gives you some attributes, so it's like these are, I would say, it's a little bit similar to the XP books we had previously. It gives the hero itself a little bit more power, march capacity, and stuff. I will show a small chart where you can see that you get a little bit more attack on the hero, a little bit more health, and a little bit more march capacity for completing these levels. I would recommend to save those red ones so that you can level up your generation 15 heroes as soon as you progress a little bit in the brain, because they will be your main heroes. If you have more of those at a later stage to use, you can obviously use them for generation 14 and generation 13 heroes, or for older generation 12 heroes, because even those use the same items again, okay? So, and the last what we can do is the hero profile. We are looking at generation 12 for now, because here I can equip it. You have items. You're getting those items, like this one, like the lighter here. I can equip that one. I can maybe equip the torch, so I can just increase the power, but I can also remove it again, and I can put it on other heroes. It boosts again their stats a little bit, as you can see. So I recommend you're equipping your heroes with items based on the heroes you're using for those hero challenges here. Okay, So like I'm using now, it's because I did the other challenges for the other generations. I have to adjust again. Like I like to use Cody or Scope. I'm pretty happy with both of them. Then I prefer to use strings, and at the moment I'm using the Boxer Dude as the new generation hero, which that I have a hero of the new generation that I can actually do this one here. So obviously my first choice would be to equip strings and Cody with gear. Okay, because I'm using them. If you're using other heroes, obviously you want to use other heroes and equip them with the gear first. If you're doing those explorer trails for Trish, Jeb, and Co., you get a lot of those crates which you can use. You see, like I have like 150 here, 12 here. I did already open a few, like 116 here, so I can just open them. I get more of the items to equip my heroes. So step by step, you can equip pretty much all the heroes, I guess. Over time, you can also craft the items. Let's go back to hero. If I click here on redeem, you see I can upgrade tree of blue to purple, which gives me the better item to equip later on. Okay. Now we talked about the brain, we talked about those completion levels, and we talked about the gear. That's pretty much all for the heroes. It's again straightforward leveling. You don't have to worry about those ranks on generation 15 because the rank is increasing with the brain you're leveling. You see it like here, it ranks up to cadet 2. If I click here, it goes to second lieutenant 2. It's like previous. You progress on the brain, the ranks progress. It's a little bit different for generation 14 and 13 because you see my Maddie is general, my Nicola is lieutenant colonel, because here you can still use the old fragments to get them to general. We are getting better stats. Let's compare the stats of my Nicola, who is like at the moment 150% infantry attack and infantry defense, while my Maddie is like 200% wider attack and defense. So obviously, if you're getting the rank up on the older heroes, they will be a little bit stronger. But the main stats to really improve the heroes are coming from the brain, sorry, are coming here from the brain, okay? If I go here, you see the stats will increase on a much higher level. Yeah, it's like 40% here, and it goes up with each step in the brain. So don't waste your general fragments to upgrade the ranks of the old heroes. Progress in the brain, because later on, the new thing with the Limitless heroes is you have those skills here at the end, and those skills, you can use general fragments to upgrade the skills, okay? Yeah, I think that pretty much covers it for now for the heroes. If you have questions, just feel free to ask, okay?